Hello, I'm David Whitehead, and I'm the CEO and founder of ChildCloud, a school management system. I just wanted to give you a very quick demo of the system. So you would have logged into your school profile, and as the administrator, you're going to have a snapshot of what's happening. So immediately you can see what photographs are being uploaded by the teachers. You can view the attendance for the day. I can click that little button to take attendance, and once that child has been marked present, I can then check them out. I can mark them as late. I can also view a calendar view of what's happening. I might have missed a day, so I know that on Monday the 1st I did attendance, but I missed it on the 2nd, so I can simply click on that, and then I can go ahead and just update the attendance for that day. I can also print attendance reports very quickly and easily. So I might want to choose the month that I'm working on. So let's just wait for the page to load quickly. And there we go. Let's jump into the month of May. And then I can click on Create Report. So the P's are present, left early. You've got A for absent. And then once I'm happy, I can also export that list as a CSV file by clicking the Download CSV button. But let's dive into a couple of modules that I think you're going to like. We do have 50 modules on the system, everything ranging from academic report cards, activities, admissions, right down to WhatsApp, SMS, lesson planners. I'll show you some of the most popular ones quickly. So we're linking them under academic. So these will be the academic ones. Under administration, you've got your activities, admissions, and finance. And then you've got your communication ones, announcements, birthdays, and what have you. So we're not just a communications app. We also like to track a child's journey. So for example, I can jump into Timothy's profile over here, and I can view all the information about Timothy, which is great, which is fine and well, but I might want to see his journey. So now I can go ahead and I can actually see how he's performing academically, socially, well-being, behavioral achievements. I can jump across into his timeline. I can view the categories of each of those 6 different categories that we'll be tracking through his journey. And I can also view his academic performance. I might want to track how he's doing on the whole versus a class. So if I go into Jackson's profile, for example, I know that he's got an academic report that we can track his journey. Okay, so if I click on journey, academic, and I scroll up, I can now see Jackson's in the purple, and I can see that he is above the class average for English, but he dips below the class average for that final test we did on the 4th of December. So you can see the current class average, and you can view any academic flags potentially relating to that student. You've also got your curriculum, you've got your daily progress, and a very important one that schools love to use is the learning progress module. So I can jump into one of my classrooms, I can click expand all, and then I can view all of the different lessons, and these are the students at the top, and these are the lessons, and this is my record keeping module basically. I can drag and drop the cells for these 7 students, and I can mark them as introduced. I can click save. Now they've all been introduced to that lesson. Let's say now that you want to move them on a bit, and let's say they're now working with assistants. So as you can see, you can constantly and very quickly update their learning progress. You can also do the plan mode. So I can say I want to plan lessons with those students, and then I can even print out the plan and view the plan that is being logged. So that is my plan. I can print that out and put on the class wall. I is introduced, W is working in progress. These are all customizable, but you can see a snapshot of where those students are on the learning journey. I can then also print a report card. So I can jump into my custom reports, click on generate. Let's say I want to go into create a report card for this student. Let's go into Jackson. And I want to print the report cards from January or February the 10th up until today. Sorry, my computer's a bit fussy. Let's go from the 10th of January until today, and then I'm going to click on create draft. Whoops, we didn't click a student. We did. I don't know what happened there. I had a bit of a technical glitch. Okay, create draft. Here we go. Okay, so now I can preview Jackson's report card, but we haven't added anything yet, and I'll show you how quick and easy this is. Learning progress. Let's pull in all of his records that we've been doing throughout the year. And there they all are. They're pulled through automatically. And let's pull through his attendance records. There they are. And let's quickly add some teacher signatures to this report card as well. So let's click on Greg. And Sean. Click on Save Draft. Okay. And now let's preview it. Okay, so there's Jackson's report card, and it pulls through very neatly. There's his attendance, and there's the teacher signatures. But you can go ahead and actually create a report card. You can customize this as well. So you might want to create a report card. You can give it a name. But here's where it gets really exciting, is you can actually choose your header pages. So you might want to have an option of different report card headers, and you can also add your own blocks. You can build your own report card. You can add rating scales, customized scales, learning progress snapshots. So you can build it on the go. But let's not focus too much on that. I now want to jump into something that schools really are interested in a lot, is the finance module. So here you can view all of the invoices that are sent up from your school. You can view an invoice. You can record a payment against that invoice. So it's now been recorded as paid. You can apply sibling discounts, and you can also do recurring invoicing as well. So you might want to add a new recurring invoice, choose the family, choose the frequency, and then add the students over here. You've got an aftercare module on here. You can build your own school's website. You can build your own school shop. Let's just quickly jump into the school shop if you want to sell uniforms. So click on uniform shop. It's going to load the different uniforms that we have on offer. The parent will literally click select option, and then they can check out and pay via your school's portal. If you want to click on the products over here, you can add new products, and you can also jump into the orders. You can see who's ordering what. Still awaiting payment, which orders have been complete. You might want to also kind of control who sees what in the system. So we've got the roles and permissions, and you can turn off certain features for certain staff members or for parents. So if you hide the activities module, then the parents will not be able to see that. The search bar at the top is very powerful. You can find any module, any student, or any parent through this search bar facility. The activities module is very popular as well. You can click on add activity type. Let's say that you want to track an incident that Nathan had today. He had a open wound to the front of his shoulder, and what happened? It was cleaned and dressed. You might want to add more information there. You could also click on more and then add a photograph of what happened if you want as well. But let's click on create activity, and there's the incident report. That's now being sent as a push notification to the parent's mobile device. So without jumping into too much information, because I don't want this demo to go on for too long, but you can add your school's information, you can add classrooms, you can then link an age group to that class, you can add a framework to the class, you can add students, parents, teachers, you can also view all of your staff on here. Let's jump into one of the staff members like Mrs. Jane Doe, and you can then view information about her, go into her HR file, and update any of her human resource records as well. I'm going to go into the Students tab quickly. So I'm going to show you, let's jump into Frank. Touched on this briefly before, but you can have a snapshot of a student's profile on here as well. If you are interested in using ChildCloud and you want to sign up, you would just navigate through to our homepage, which is child-cloud.com, and you can either sign up for a Zoom demo, or I'm just going to quickly show you our landing page. There we go. So you can start a free trial. That'll give you a 30-day free trial, or you can book a demo by clicking the button over here. And then once you are signed up and you're ready to rock and roll, just click the login button and you can jump straight into your profile. If you want to view our pricing, we've got simple pricing for every tier. You can also, depending on what country you're in, you can change the currency. But yeah, if you've got any questions, jump across and click on the Contact Us button, and you can either reach us on our support email address or you can WhatsApp us.